In this case here, we've placed our tree using our icon, and we've simply looked at a butternut, a 12-inch butternut tree diameter. And what we'll do is we simply drag the icon to the location on the map to place that particular tree. And in this case here, what we have is, I'm going to toggle this off, and we see our tree is located here. And what we can do is, if we have a 12-inch butternut tree, one of the first things I'll show you is when we hover over, it's going to show you those current annual savings of $69 related to energy savings. But let's go here and click our Cron growth modeler. And what that does, it actually shows you right here of that tree growing over time. And in this case here, you can see year 32, 33, and you can see that crown growing larger and larger in stature, all the way up to over 50 years growth. So you can see that crown increasing. And what this does, it simply, from a design standpoint, allows you to look at how the increase in shade as well as canopy cover will impact your landscape. So that modeler, you can simply toggle that on and off. And then what we've done is, if we have our tree located on our property in the specific location where it's growing, we can then go ahead here and estimate the benefits of the tree. And what it does, we can also calculate future years. And in this case here, let's look at this potential 30 years from now. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in anywhere from 2 to 99 years, and we're going to calculate those results. And what the model will do, will then go ahead and go through its calculations, and it's going to provide us a summary report right here for that individual tree. And in this case here, on the left side, you can see for the current year. We can also look at the future year here, as we had looked at it 30 years from now. So as we look, we see that it provides $33 in stormwater benefits right now, but in future years, in 30 years, we'll be providing $44. And we can also look at an aggregate here that shows those benefits over time. So the ability to calculate over a 30-year period and actually look at this information is certainly valuable and a really beneficial component of the iTree software suite in the iTree design. And you can also look at the total to date, what the butternut has provided. In this case here, $1,500 in total benefits within its lifetime. And so we can go back and you can look from the current year, as I said, to future year, the aggregate as well as our total. And then we can look at the overall benefit summary page here. So it's showing us this $69 in benefits overall for the year. But we can then also look at the stormwater benefits, that it intercepts over 4,191 gallons of stormwater each year. We can look from that energy standpoint of how it's going to reduce heating by 8.8 therms. So the idea, and conserve 96.8 kilowatt hours of electricity. So from a heating and cooling standpoint, that is clarified and demonstrated to us. And then it also talks a little bit about providing you some background information so that you can understand a little more clearly how this works. Air quality is also calculated, the benefits as far as particulate pollution, volatile organic compounds, nitrogen dioxide, ozone, etc. And it's shown, and in this case here, we're looking at our current year, but if we were to go to that future year, 30 years from now, we're going to see how that can change. So in this case here, what we have is looking at our carbon dioxide as far as sequestered and avoided. And we'll look at the 25-inch diameter butternut reduces atmospheric CO2 by 467 pounds. And in this case here, we have the ability to also look back or forward. In this case here, let's look at it when 30 years, when the tree grows to 30 inches, it's going to reduce the CO2 by 312 pounds. We can also click total to date, and we can see that over 14,000 pounds of atmospheric carbon has been stored or sequestered by that particular tree in its lifetime. So that ability to look from the past to the future is one of the unique qualities of the iTree design software.